Boxing fans, great news. When I spoke to Eddie Chambers late last year in the Peacock Gym, I joked with Eddie and said, I'm going to go to church and say a prayer for you, and I'm going to pray that you get a big fight in 2015. Looks like my prayer's been answered. Eddie Chambers will be fighting Ustinov. Yes, Ustinov, the same Ustinov that was sparring with Derek Chisora, the same Ustinov that Tyson Fury was due to fight until his uncle was taken ill. So now Chambers is going to be fighting Ustinov. I think it's a big fight, a good fight, and he'll be fighting on the undercard of Tyson Fury versus Christian Hammer or Hammer. Other news, and these are thoughts. Like I said before, I believe Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao will get signed. I believe it will happen. So you don't have to ask me questions on that. And the third thing is, I've heard now I've heard now that Bryant Jennings and Klitschko fight has been cancelled because there's some stalling with negotiations. Now, about a year back, I spoke to I don't know who I spoke to, but I had a conversation. The conversation went along the lines of Jay-Z and Shannon Briggs being good friends, and that Jay-Z wanted Briggs to fight at the Barclays Center. Now, we all know now that Jay-Z and Rock Nation are now part of the Gary Shaw. Well, it was Gary Shaw Productions, which is now Rock Nation. Rock Nation also have Bryant Jennings in their camp. Now, to me, it would make more sense for Briggs to fight Klitschko, brings in more money, more ticket sales, and Jennings to fight the winner of Stiverne Wilder. Now, hear me out. If Jennings were to fight Wilder, it would make a brilliant for an all-American clash. And if Wilder were to lose to Stiverne, you've still got another American heavyweight there in the wings for Stiverne to defend against. So that looks like a better option than putting Jennings in against Klitschko. Briggs sells at the Barclays Center. New Yorker selling at the Barclays Center. No brainer, really. Voluntary defense by Klitschko against Shannon Briggs. All those videos. Bashir telling me that Briggs wanted him to train him. Come on, it's got all the makings of a pre-scripted sort of, fight that's going to happen, and all the antics. And there are a lot of people out there that want to see Shannon Briggs fight. I think a lot of the people that want to see Shannon Briggs fight want to see him fight because he's been going, "Let's go, champ," and he's been doing all these hilarious things. But when you're honest, I mean, Briggs hasn't fought anybody of note in a long time. And jokes aside, here's a man that, should he get beat up in the first couple of rounds or destroyed in 4 or 5 rounds, the same people that were saying they wanted to see Briggs and pushing for this Briggs fight are going to be the same people that are going to turn around saying Briggs was a bum. Why did Briggs fight in the first place? I don't know why so many people are pushing for the Briggs fight, but Briggs has promoted himself and he's done a great job, so you can't knock him for that. But on paper, it doesn't look very good. But hey, entertainment factor, Briggs brings it all. So there's no doubt about his entertainment, and he has got a puncher's chance, like anybody in the heavyweight division. I'd love to know what you guys think about this as well. Anyway, this is Bayloric TV, and I'm out. Take care.